Hey everyone, we're here with Chaos Ed, my like playthrough, whatever you want to call them. Obviously, well, most people here will probably know this is the prequel. Well, they came out first, so calling it a prequel. They're not that much related, but it's same series as Steingate. It's the science adventure series. So yeah, it's about like delusions instead of time travel. I don't really know, but there's a warning that there's grotesque stuff here, so like in the beginning, you didn't see it because I just started. But okay. Oh, what do you call this? Like a caption? If you are God, the delusion becomes reality. But what kind of noids you get? Is it the sensual world, the despotic society, destructive sanctions, or in case you don't know, a noid is it was the mascot of, I believe, Domino's in the 80s, and the scary music's playing. Like, tell me this music isn't scary. I'm shaking in my boots. I'm not wearing boots. But yeah, I already recorded in like 15 minutes. I just kind of rushed in to start because this is scary music. It's not scary. uh, so, this is going up before. Okay. See, let's start. Start. It'll start in like 5 seconds. Hey guys, we're here with Chaos Head. This is something new. And this creepy music started playing, so hurry up and start. Is there going to be an opening? Because I'll mute it because just in case, if there is. I know Steins Gate started with a cool sequence. It was like nothing is coincidence. Okay, a gaze falls from the sky. Those eyes are always watching me. The stare pierces through the rain clouds, coated in pitch black. It pours down on me like the rain. Don't look at me. My body won't stop trembling. But more the cold rubble I'm sitting on than the chill of the rain. I wish I would have not started immediately so I could have talked, but the music was creepy. It's horribly cold. An anonymous gaze from the heavens pierces me. As if to escape it, I raise my head ever so slightly, surveying my surroundings. Therein lies a shattered city. Therein lies despair. Therein lies death. Therein lies nothingness. No one is here. No one is moving. No one is alive. All I can hear is the sound of the rain continuing to fall. This way, everything will. Both alive and dead. Will it all be gently enveloped and washed away? If all that happened was just a delusion, I'd be happy. However, it does not seem to be so. My body won't move. I can merely move my neck and eyes. I'm trembling, but that's no more than a Why can't I say the action is involuntary? I don't want to sugar like this. Don't make fun of me. If I can't move it freely, well, it isn't my body. Please don't make fun of me. It's as if I was never born with my own free will. No one knows where the soul is kept. Despite that, how can anyone say for sure that
こ
my
の
soul
体
is
の中
inside
に
my body.
僕の心があるって言い切れるんだ。でも、
But
だったら僕は
if
ど
that's
こ
the
にいたん
case,
だろう。
then where am I?
僕は
Am I here?
ここにいるのかな。僕はど
Am
こ
I
にも
nowhere?
いないのかな。すべてが静
Suddenly,
止している
the sound that isn't the rain of
壊れて
death
しまった世界に
resounds throughout this broken world, where
死の
everything
雨以外
remains
の
at a
音が響
standstill.
く。無の中か
The
ら浮
source
かび
comes
上が
from
ってく
floating
る
out of the
たった一
midst,
つの
comes
理由。
floating out of the midst of nothingness.
君は
Who are you?
誰？その
The
肌が
reason your
青
skin
白く見え
appears
る
so
のは
pale
雨の冷たさに
is
凍
because
え
you're
ている
frozen
から。
from the coldness of the rain,
それとも
or because you're already
君
dead?
がもう死んでいるから。でも
But she isn't
彼
trembling,
女は震えていな
almost
かっ
hitting
た。
by her forelocks. These
そ
eyes,
して前髪で隠れそうになっているその瞳は僕を見るな。
don't look at me.
ひどく悲
They
し
seem
そうにも
terribly
見え
sad.
る。
They seem infused with
狂気
madness.
じみているように
They
も
seem
見
to
え
be
る。
reflecting nothing.
何も映していないようにも見える。
That's the pink-haired. Should I call her protagonist? Like she's the
Moshimo.
cover. If
世界には
if
僕
she
と
and I
彼女の
are
二
the
人
only
だけ
ones
しかいな
in
く
the
て、
world,
こうして
if we continue gazing
お互
solely
いだ
at
け
each
を
other
永遠に見つめ合
like
って
this
い
for
た
the
ら、
rest of eternity,
僕の世界
will
は
my world be reduced to what
彼女
her
の
eyes
瞳に
reflect?
映るものだけになるのかな。彼女の世界
Or
は
will world be reduced to what my
僕
eyes
の
reflect?
瞳に映るものだけになるのかな。彼女の瞳に映るも
I'm
のは
what's reflected in her
僕。
eyes. She's what's reflected in mine.
僕の瞳に映るものは
When I
彼
think
女。
about it that way, the world instantly becomes much
そう考
smaller.
えると、世界は途端に矮小化する。
Hey,
不意に
the
僕の耳に届
lovely
く
noise that
とても
abruptly
綺
pierces my
麗なノイ
ears.
ズ。彼女はうな
She
だれ
hangs her
て
head
両手を左右に
and
広
spreads
げ
her
る。
arms apart.
まるで
It's like she's
あの
trying to
雨雲の上へ
take
抜
off
けて飛び立と
and
うと
fly
する
away,
かのように。
taking him above the clouds.
あるいは
Or it's as if she were to catch
この雨す
all
べ
the
て
rain.
を受け止めようとするかのように。
Okay, how long is this? This is like really. Oh,
あなたを見つ
watching you.
め瞑想
Delusion.
うなだれた彼女の表情
But the
は
way she hangs her head,
僕の位置からも
there's
伺
no
い知
way I
るこ
can
とがで
assess
き
her
ない。
expression from my position. That's her noble phantasm. It's also a
雨の白
Yu-Gi-Oh!
幕の
Dual
向こうで
Disc. Beyond the thin
君
film
は
of
どん
rain,
な顔をしてい
what kind
る？
of face are you making?
殺してあげる
I'll kill you.
天使、
An angel?
乱舞する光の
Those
羽は
wildly dancing feathers of light
僕を祝福しているのか、
blessing me?
それとも、
Or else?
ああ、
Ah,
そうか、
I see.
理解したよ。
I understand.
それで
She'll use
僕
that
を殺してくれるん
to
だ
do me
ね。
the favor of killing me.
ゆっくりと
She slowly
倒れている僕の前に
drops to her
彼
knees
女が膝をつく。
before my collapsed form.
いまだに
Even
彼
now,
女はうなだれたま
her
ま
head hangs down.
僕の頭をそっ
She
と
softly
抱えて
reaches
く
to
る。
embrace my head,
僕を見てくれないことに
relieved by the fact
僕はほっとして
that she isn't looking at me.
ただ身を委ねた。
I simply surrender my body to her.
耳元でささやき、
A whisper near my ear.
綺麗なノイズ。
Lovely noise,
でも
but
よく聞こえない。
I can't hear it very well.
暖かくて
A warm,
柔らかくて
soft,
優しくて
tender,
甘美な感触。
sweet sensation.
それは
Kill him by kissing him.
麻酔のよう
It's
で
much like and
不思
it
議なこ
says
とに体の震えがゆっくりと収まっていく。
my trembling
彼女
gradually
の
starts
か
to
すかな
lessen.
鼻息が
Her faint breaths
僕の頬をくすぐる。
tickle my cheek. Don't look at me.
とても甘い匂い。
Very sweet scent.
ふと胸に圧迫感を
I
覚え
abruptly
た。
felt a pressure on my chest. That was
彼女の持ってい
anesthesia,
た
right?
大きな剣が
The great sword she
僕
carries
の
is
胸の皮膚を裂き
tearing the skin of my chest,
肉をえぐり
boring into my flesh,
骨の間を縫い
threading between my
ゆっ
bones,
くりと体
and
の中に
steadily
沈み
sinking
込んで
its
きてい
way
る。
into my body.
でも
Yes.
彼女のキスという麻
Numbed
酔
by
に
the
かけられて
anesthesia of her kiss.
もう痛みを
No
感じな
longer
い。
feel any pain.
こんなにも優しく殺し
Because
て
you
くれ
kill
る
me
か
like
ら
this, so gently.
不意に切なくなって
Unexpectedly become anguished.
涙が溢れそうになっ
On
て
the verge of crying.
それをごまか
9
すために
minutes! They keep her from noticing.
彼女の頭越しに
Look
雨を
past her
落
head
とし続けてい
up
る
at the dark gray sky.
鈍色の空を見
It
上げ
goes
た。
on dropping rain on us.
空が滲んでいるの
Is it
は
the rain's fault?
雨のせ
That
い
the sky is blurring?
涙のせい
My tears' fault?
も
I
うあの視線も
no
感じな
longer
い
sense that gaze anymore.
も
There's
う何もない
no longer anything out
薄
there.
れゆく意識の
As
中
my
で
consciousness dims,
僕は空へと手を伸ばす。
I stretch a hand towards the sky.
誰か
Somebody,
教えて。
tell me,
僕たちのあの
where
空は
might that sky of ours
どこへ行ったんだろう。
have gone? That was almost. Oh! Mute, mute! Okay, okay. Not even. I might cut the first few seconds there. Just because, you know, audio. Oh, I forgot to read the caption below the title. I'll get on that. Just look up the opening too. Just because, you know, it's not bad, you know. I mean, there's better openings, but there's a cat. That's Burncastle. Those are shoes. That's generic girl number 1. Generic girl number 2, of course. Number 3. I'm joking, of course. Hopefully they're not just generic girls. That's a band girl. I know that because Steins Gate. That's Delusion Girl. She kind of looks like that girl from Madoka Magica. I still haven't watched all of Madoka Magica, so I don't know her name, but and I don't know if it's a spoiler to say, you know? Like, is spoiling the premise of Madoka Magica a spoiler anymore? Like, everyone knows. Okay, so that was a way to open up. Let me put audio back on. Hey, eyes and eyes. So, I've watched the first 2 episodes of the anime. I can't see the gaze. Oh, great, there's more! Not being able to see it even though it's watching me. What a weird concept. For as long as I can remember, there have been countless instances of me sensing a gaze from who knows where. Even if I turn around, there's no one there. I'm always convinced that someone had in fact been watching me. Chilly sensation at the back of your neck. Is that just what's called being too self-conscious? Or else a phobia of being watched? Till I reached middle school, surely God is watching over me. That's seriously what I thought. An essay I wrote around the same time centered around that kind of theme. Of course, thinking back on it now, I was a kid and overly full of myself no matter how you look at it. That really stings. Somebody else happened to read it now. I'd shut myself up for the rest of my life. This guy's relatable. I still remember the title of the essay. Whose eyes are those, was it? Did I just see an I don't know how to say her name. Vampire from Tsukihime figurine? I saw white and purple. The backrest of the chair is leaning against. Oh, let's use this time. Configuration screen. Okay. Want to turn voices down a bit. Voice. Okay, let's turn this down. About this probably good. Oh. Yeah, that's probably fine. Like, I want the voices to be there, but I want my voice to be, the voice. I'm the cool guy here. None of these characters matter. Oh, there's a glossary. Do we have anything yet? Oh, it's not translated. I like the glossary in Steins Gate. Oh well. Backrest to the chair is leaning against creaked, letting out a sound like a hoarse voice. Don't look at me. Fed up, I murmured that as I looked up at the gloomy ceiling. First, there wasn't any answer. This is my room. I live by myself. There's not a single human being in this room besides me. Try turning around. I saw a saber figurine! The room was angel lengthwise and a little dim. Oh, I saw Ryder! The only source of illumination in here is the lamp set on my computer desk. The room doesn't have any windows, so it's dark to begin with. There's absolutely no way to tell what it's like outside. There's no way to tell if it's noon or night. Yeah, that's Arcuid. Arcuid? I don't know how to say her name. God, I meant don't recognize these. Is that Liz? Could be, but I don't think so. And I know that's... I'll get to that. There's my voice to the dark corners of the room. My name is Nishijo Takumi, 17 years old. I'm a second year at Sumi Academy. But the truth is, I really don't go to school that much. Grades have never been a problem for me. I always take the midterms and finals. I get pretty good marks in them. You can call me pretty smart. It wasn't as if I was yelling out was going to make anything happen. No one would come running. Darkness just went on being there in the form of darkness. But the darker uses people's fantasies as well as nightmares. Something that can't be seen is ultimately something unknown. I'm gonna have to call it there. I won't end it here because there's still some things I need to say, but I'll see you guys in a second. Well, couple seconds because I always ramble on after I say see you. You guys get the drift. See ya. Okay, hey guys, we're back. It's been like a week. It's Christmas now. Merry Christmas! Ooh. I just recorded like that first minute, so yeah. Even if you know it's impossible, you can't help but wonder if there might be something lurking out there. Yeah, right, the eyes. Oh yeah, and Arcewood. Dang it, I have this habit of unintentionally exacerbating my own paranoia. Did I say that right? Slow to break away from that, I continue my speech. Currently away. I mean, live by myself in Shibuya. Should I mute the protagonist? What's his name? Takeru? Takumi? That's like I didn't with Steins Gate because and Kuroma's voice acting. Come on now. But I figure since he's gonna be talking a lot, might as well not talk over him. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's just give it a couple episodes. If any of you want his voice acting on, just say the word. I'll do it. But currently away. I mean, live by myself in Shibuya. This Kernai Hall building, I hope I said that right, is under the administration of the building corporation that my dad manages. Okay, that's something I watched the anime, like an episode and a half. And that's always something I kind of wonder, like how to get this box thing. Renting the container housing located on the roof at a pretty cheap price. The city environment blows. I live in Shinsencho. There are a lot of hills. So going around is tiring. On top of that, the Love Hotel district is close by. It'd have been awesome if it were Akiba. Yeah, what if you rented some place above, like a CRT shop? That'd be sweet. Okay, so let's see you looking at. Okay, that's like the main heroine, I think. This kind of looks like the character from Toho, I think. I'm not very familiar with Toho. I've played like maybe 2 hours of it. I forget which. Well, I played multiple ones for maybe a total of 2-3 hours. Shibuya is seriously an awful town. Sucks about as bad as Dean's Valley and ESO. ESO is abbreviation for the MMORPG I've pretty much made my life. Elder Scrolls Online. It's officially titled. Its official title is Empire Sweeper Online. I enter Bazilad, that's the name of the world in ESO, pretty much every day, to the point of depriving myself of sleep. Dean's Valley is the name of an area that appears in ESO. Only aggravating monsters show up there. For all of that, they come at with through sickening special attacks. They don't drop any good items. The guys who hunted Dean's Valley are idiots. Oh, hold on. Is there a way to make scroll speed faster? Basic text settings. Message speed. I don't like it to be instant. I like it to be just, fast. Okay, there we go. Upper level players quickly call it quits and head into a nearby. I'm actually going to turn it down just a little. There. To the nearby Liet forest? Naturally, I did the same. That's why a city like this, full of delinquents and people who use love for capitalism, should hurry up and destroy itself. This room brings it down to a level I can manage and can handle. It's because it has a top-of-the-line computer and blazing internet connection. Well, it kind of makes a first-class place for a student, so I call it my base. Nothing but me ever moves in the room. Becoming aware of how dumb it was to go on talking to myself, I decided to stop my little self-introduction for whoever was watching me. For all that, it's a really dirty room. I do kind of like this, I guess, 3D background. And I like how it moves around. It even smelled of something erotic. I could feel the stagnancy of the air on my skin. Empty plastic bottles and the containers of already eaten convenience store lunches lay scattered across the floor. There were aero game packages piled on top of the bed. Thanks to them, I ended up sleeping on the sofa mostly. Should really clean up the place. Who the heck would leave such a... Oh yeah, that'd be me. I started to get a little irritated at my own repulsive way of laughing. I took my frustration out on one of the plastic bottles laying at my feet. Oh, okay. Eh. Hey, Saber! That's just the sprite of Saber. That's not... They couldn't even be bothered to... Oh, did I see your grin? Okay. What else do I recognize? Oh, I haven't played what she's from, but she looks familiar. That maid that the mouse is on. I'm not very far into Marvel, but that looks like kind of like the artist. This person. Although I don't recognize them. These two are generic visual novel number 2000. Anyone else? Don't see anyone. There's probably at least one that's from, like, a pretty popular show that everyone's just gonna get mad at me about. But, Rebound and looked about to come flying at the shelf where my figures were lined up, which led to me raising a scream and hastily straining to catch it. Couldn't let any harm come to my nearly 100 plus brides, sisters, and daughters. These girls are my precious existence that heals my heart. It's their shelf alone that I make sure to tidy up once a week. Investigate things like the angles from which they look the cutest and where they should stand on a daily basis. Not wanting my darling big sisters and daughters to get dirty, never neglect to dust them. Taking a relieved breath, I threw the empty bottle into a corner of the room and turned back to my PC. My personal computer is enshrined at the farthest back part of the room. Next to the monitor is Saratan, 1/8 scale, pre-awakening version. Figured for my current favorite anime, HorseyEatYou, Bloodtoon the animation, striking a moe pose and smiling at me. Sarah, you're so cute. Am I saying that? Here.
Sarah.
Okay, it's Sarah. Remembering that after meeting her eyes, I grabbed a bottle of cola from beside my computer and drank it down. It was lukewarm, but I didn't really care. Alright, gotta get back to ESOing. Settling down to my chair, put both hands to the keyboard. It's the only thing that calms me down. The character in ESO, Nightheart, is a paladin that's already gone through every level and then reincarnated back to the first level twice. I thought, like, they forgot the E and the. What, so he's New Game Plus? Obviously, he's currently at the max level 50s, the highest rank you can get on any of the valid servers. Most people recognize me just from my nickname, Lightning Fast Night Tart. They all treat me like a god. Completed all the rare weapons, rare armor, and rare magic. My rare items completion is 95%. Well, it's a bit of an uphill battle. Can never use all the money points I have. Since I make pocket money through RMD, real money trade, I could live like this for half a year without needing to do any part-time work. I think that's against the rules. I'm really good at chatting. Take care of all my basic communication this way. Even helped other players out at a huge anonymous message board, @channel. I participate in epic threads a lot too. Glad to know @channel's still here. Oh yeah, that's right. In Furipara, a social networking service, you know, my friends list passed the 100 mark ages ago. Wow, yes, 100 friends on Facebook. Respect, trust. It's all right here. I don't go to school. It's not that I don't want to go. It's just that there's no point to going. I can get all my studying done online. Studying at home is enough. Seems like you gotta have this thing called sufficient credits to graduate, so I spend the absolute minimum amount of time at school that I have to. So, I don't know how it works. I assume it works the same way in the United States. If you're absent like 10 days, at least in the state I live in, you get, well, you fail, basically. You can count as truant, I think. And you have to either like redo the semester, year, or whatever. Is it like that? It seems like it's not like that in Japan. Because you always have these characters missing out, half of the school year. This is the smartest way to survive as a student. Parents always complain about it, which is why I created an ideal minimum attendance shift chart for myself. According to the chart, if I go 2.5 times a week, you'll be fine. The guys who go to school every day call me an otaku freak and look down on me. But from my perspective, the ones who stop thinking for themselves and just go to school as they're told are the real morons. In any case, my lifestyle here ain't so bad. I was kind of thinking I wouldn't like this protagonist, but I already kind of like him. In that kind of, he's a degenerate, but he's a cool degenerate way. Oh crap! The message is from Grim. Hey, Nightheart, what's up? You're not replying. You fall asleep or something? Got all worked up about the gays and completely forgot that I was chatting with Grim. Grim's a friend I always team up with in ESL. Never met IRL, but we always talk online. Top of that, Grim brings me all kinds of valuable news. It's almost like some sort of information broker. Sitting in my chair, I started typing. Now, do I have to click? Okay, I had to click again. My bad. Not so much falling asleep as just spaced out, lol. You must be pretty tired. Not enough to sleep? You're too busy with your girl, lol? Up late every night. Oh yeah, I'm up here with Sarah. Not interested in 3D girls, haha. So basically, this is like if you played as Dario instead of Ho and Kyoma. Remember when I talked about everything? We're not we're not face to face, so I feel at ease talking about almost anything. But in real life, that's not the case. Then you mean the 2D world? A rogue? Is it a rogue or a rogue A? Everything always seems to be about Arrow with you. Well, come on. Isn't it always you who's fantasizing about Arrow stuff? You're all just pumped up talking about it. Schoolgirls in swimsuits. Heh. Oh yeah? Don't remember too well. Line 9. But anyway. That's what we're talking about. Let me whip out my pet theory. Oh. It's gotta be a school swimsuit plus glasses. Do I have to click yes or no? Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. So what do you guys think? School swimsuit and glasses? What do you think? Eh. No. School swimsuit? It's too simple. The racing suits are better than the regular school suits. No. With socks that reach up over her knee. Oh, now we're talking! No. If that's what, glasses? No thanks. The thing about school swimsuits is they come with bittersweet memories of youth. Well, as long as she's wearing a school swimsuit, she doesn't need anything else. Hey, you're awful. Really have a thing for swimsuits, huh? Doesn't every guy? Use common sense. Oh, oops. By the way, it's not about how much skin she's showing. Same as knowing that she's not wearing any panties is better than catching an eye full of them. Sight's the same, but I'd be cool with either. What thou understand is not the greatest of going commando. I'm with those who like them naked. What? This guy likes girls naked? What? You don't understand a single thing about Moe. Your libido, I hope I said that right. Your libido's at full throttle. Well, that's what makes you Nightheart. Leaves me in shock, but also I have a strange attraction to it. Lol. Don't phrase it with stuff like, but also. Got a little overheated there, but also. I mean, I'm going to be a cool type of character. Cool! Lol. I am a mad scientist! Don't laugh. So what were we talking about before I dozed off? Well, whatever the case. We were probably exchanging ESO-related news. Hey, don't forget like that. There's been some stuff going on in the 3D world recently. Like what? What do you mean? Shogun has entered the room. Current members 3. Nice to meet you, Lord Shogun. And there's a little smiley face. Yo. Tried greeting him, but Shogun didn't reply. WTF? Is he ignoring me? Despite the fact that I went out of my way to be friendly. Does he know who I am? Is he acting this rude regard this? Dude, I'm lightning fast Nightheart. It's illegal to enter one of these chat rooms in the first place if you're just going to lurk. Whatever. I don't give a... Oh. He said a bad word. And I don't know how to translate that. Like, how do you translate that into not... I don't care. Good job. This is what's nice about the net. There's no need to bother yourself with pointless interpersonal relationships. So what is it, Grim? Talking about those recent incidents. Are you just going to ignore him? While we talk about recent incidents? I don't know anything going on in the third dimension. Anyway, it's got to be something stupid, no? More or less. It's still pretty shocking. Shocking. That means a gory murder or something must have happened. It's been getting more dangerous around here recently. You're not going to bring up Goro pictures again, are you? You really can't handle Goro. Ha ha. What's Goro? I know where Gore is, but what's Goro? It's not like that. No, I really don't want to see it. Lately, there have been a lot of composites? Other shopped pictures around. They're set up as traps in a lot of different places. If I get tricked by one, I end up looking whether I want to or not. Well, I've gotten a little desensitized. Even though you're the strongest paladin in Bezzelod, lol. I don't PK. PK is an abbreviation for player kill. Refers to the... You'll get reported. It refers to the unfriendly people who take part in certain kind of delinquent behavior, killing unrelated people in net games and stealing their equipment and money points. I don't do stuff that childish, since it goes against my policy. I've never played an MMO with like open world PvP. That's a thing in WoW, right? I'm not breaking ESO's rules, but I do real money trading right and left. Okay, calm yourself on down, bold hero. Haha. New gen. Do you know it? Question mark? New gen. What's that? We haven't covered this yet, have we? It was in the Steins Gate tips. Although Grim referred to it like it'd be natural for me to know it. What is it? The new generation of madness online. It's been shortened to new gen. So they're calling a string of mysterious incidents that have been happening in Shibuya. They're all in your neighborhood. Heh. Now that you mention it, I can remember something about an accident. But I just vaguely knew about it. Hadn't bothered to check the details. When I tried searching new gen, I got some hits right away. Let's see. Can't really read that. The 2 incidents that have occurred in Shibuya this past month have collectively been called new gen. Including a fetus, there have been 7 victims. Okay, so that means 7 people are going to die over the course of the story. The first case involved 5 friends who took part in a group dive from a high-rise building. The second case, a fetus was stuffed into a man's body. Oh, you serious? Where'd they get the fetus? Like, what? Like, they're counting it as a victim, so I assume, like, you know, they must have killed a woman to get it, right? Or, like, taking it out of her body and a way that wouldn't mutilate it. So, well, at least, not mutilate it a lot. A chill went down my spine. Before I knew it, I turned to look around my room again. There are plenty of links to older new gen news on Taboo. I think that's supposed to be Yahoo. So I went ahead and started skimming them. Who uses Yahoo? I mean, this is like 2009, I think, but come on now. New generation madness. Such are the incidents that have been causing a stir on the net for day after day. 2 instances of this have already occurred. One featured such a brutal method of killing that there were TV channels that forbore to express the criminal's behavior in words. Apparently, there are also rumors that the initial diving accident might have been a homicide. All of the dead five's parents and friends declared that there's no way sure he would commit suicide. Can't come up with so much as a trace of a motive. Additionally, circumstantial evidence makes it difficult to think that they are attempting suicide. Took a quick look. And, did it freak you out? Not really. It's not like it really interests me. And there's a JPEG. Lol, take a look. What's this? Photo of one of the victim's corpses. Grim, you butt. You're having fun at my expense here. Goro Daisuke. I love Goro. He does this kind of thing once in a while. But if I hesitated, it would hurt my reputation as Zilad's Nightheart. Something aside of your life, when it comes to Iso, I'm a god. I'm the strongest. I'm a knight of justice who knows everything and is stronger than anyone. Like I'd let him make a fool out of me. Muster my courage and click the URL. It's just, bad doodle. Haha, you got me. Who drew this? Lol. Waves hand. Drew it a little before. Took 2 minutes. Oh, he's good. Prodigy has appeared. Lol. Now that things have calmed down, I'm gonna hit the sack. See you tomorrow in Brazilad. Come to think of it, that Shogun guy was still here. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna cut this up into 2 videos. So, it might get called here. So, goodbye. 1, 2, 3, and hello. Maybe, possibly. Welcome back to Chaos Head. I might cut the video there. I don't really know. Come to think of it, that Shogun guy is still here. I completely forgot about him. Not that it mattered either way. What do you mean, not that it... That's totally going to be some important... he just listening in on the new gen. Like, he gonna just Google that. And he has that picture now. I wasn't that sleepy, so I thought I'd do a bit of hunting in Iso. Or something. Iso? Yeah, you can pronounce it like that. Speaking of which, HorseyEatYou broadcast today. I actually did play Elder Scrolls Online. Every time I see that, I think of it. I have maybe like 10 hours on it. It's not bad. Like, lots of people didn't like it at launch, but it's, as far as MMOs go, it's pretty good. Although I do play Final Fantasy 14, kind of off and on. It's been a few months since I've actually played it though. Speaking of which, HorseyEatYou broadcasts today. Oh boy, Bloodtoon the animation. There's no TV in my room. Get everything done on my PC. Another 15 minutes, huh? Maybe I'll go to the bathroom or something first. Spotting Sarah Tan next to my monitor, I grinned. Today I'll be able to see Sarah Tan, something I always look forward to. As I thought that, I was just about to close the chat window when... It's a JPEG, huh? Shogun posted something. What's with this guy? Posting after being silent for so long. He wasn't a faithful lurker? Going by the file extension, it looked like a link to an image, but... Set a link from someone suspicious, a person I didn't know. On top of that, one who hadn't posted a single thing before. Without thinking, I gulped down a breath. What was going on? Never felt this kind of horrible premonition before. All my times on the net. First I didn't want to click it. Clicked my tongue and looked at the clock. 12 minutes until my promised time with Sarah Tan. It'd be a good idea to cut off the conversation right away. Haha, look, are you trying to use Zhuge Liang's trap here? Lol. The world changes if you click it. Well, wait. Haha, what's with the English, lol? Oh, it's in English. Tried my best to sound like I was joking around. Make it seem like I had plenty of relaxation to spare. Truthfully, I didn't want to chat with some guy I didn't know. I was nervous, and it made me sweat. Let's just say nothing of the fact that if this Shogun guy wasn't Japanese, there's no way to deal with him. Sorry I surprised you. Started talking to me normally. My mind was put to rest a little. Nah, no prob. Why were you lurking? Someone tell you to F off and lurk for half a year? I was thinking. What are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? For some reason, there's a weird gap. Shibuya. Vision of the New Gen incident sprung to the front of my mind. They were gory enough with someone like me envisioning them, so in reality, they must not have been something you could bear to look at straight on. Man's torn stomach. The fetus that was forcibly stuffed in the hole. The five who dove from the high-rise hit the ground. They must have gotten so badly messed up that there would be no way to tell what they really originally looked like. Just imagining it made me feel sick to my stomach. Hastily shook my head to get rid of the gruesome delusions. This Shogun guy is so suspicious to make me think about all that stuff. Get seriously caught up in it. Cute face. I'm in Shibuya too. Seems like a lot of strange incidents have happened lately. They're still happening. Shibuya, shudders. Fun, to the power of 10 times int to the power of 40 equals IR2. What's this? Is it just a freak or what? I've said I'm smart, but I've never seen the formula he posted out of the blue. Tried searching for it just in case. Times like this, it's easiest if you're in a search. Oh, no hits. Could it be that he simply typed in some random made-up formula to make himself seem intelligent? I didn't get it. This equation has killed the world's possibilities. What? I don't follow you. More importantly, what's the link from below? Would I get more out of it if I played along and clicked it, though? Thought you might be interested. Oh, that's a lot of images. I think you posted like 15 of them. Countless URLs went up at an incredible speed. What's going on with this guy? He's getting his kicks by intimidating me? Maybe he's a friend of Grimm, working together to pull their wool over my eyes. Gotta look around. Oh, he has Ryder. Oh, okay, this is the shelf below. Okay, yeah, I saw Ryder before, right? So, he has 2 Arsuids? Good taste. Now where's the Husui one? Sensing the gaze again, looked around my room, naturally though. All that was there was the room's unchangeably dim and messy interior. An unidentifiable terror. Since it was already normal for me to feel like I was being watched, I couldn't get myself to calm down. Do you think like they had to ask permission to use all of these, or like I imagine they did? I don't know. Nobody understands copyright law though, so don't look at me. When I tried putting it into words, I realized that my voice was shaky. My familiar, messy room felt like something altogether different. It said that after you watch a fear-mongering TV program, or go to a horror movie, or hear a scary story from your friend, the careless air of your own house, which you should be used to, becomes so frightening that you can't go to the bathroom by yourself late at night. Right now, I'm having a similar experience. Dang it. Like I'll let myself be taken in by this troll. Shaken up and leaning in towards my monitor, I, without thinking, put pressure in my right index finger and clicked on some of Shogun's links. Oh, wait. Honestly, don't know why I did it. Not like my hand moved on its own or anything. Without thinking, doesn't describe it at all. It's possible for me to regard it as a pure mistake. The motion of clicking it came to me all but naturally. Oh, what's this? It's kind of like when you see a spoiler online, but you just keep reading. Like it doesn't occur to you to look away. What filled the monitor screen was a photograph of an object d'art. Something like the spikes of a hedgehog or a needle-stuffed flower arranging tool was stuffed into a wall the shape of a cross. The reddish black puddle was formed underneath the giant flower arranging tool, with its needles sticking out all over. And I couldn't make them out, but there were also a number of small, garbage-like lumps strewn around. Seriously, what was this? Work of some puffed-up, self-proclaimed avant-garde artist? Did I say that right? Because that's another word that I can't think of the last time someone's actually said it. To me, like, I mean, I imagine somebody said it in the last minute. They show up a lot. Those people who create gory-looking works and unabashedly say, it expresses the chaos of this world, and no intention of coming to understand that kind of moronic art. Still, it was a mysterious image. It wasn't directly Goryo, but only reached the point of having a Goryo-esque sense to it. Despite that, why did it feel so raw to me? Why did it give off such a strong presence? Is it possible to hallucinate the scent of blood entering your nose, enough to make you choke? It's enough to experience an illusory, illusory smell so vivid that it brings about nausea. A stabbing pain struck at my temples. Nausea won't stop. My nausea won't stop. Ooh, don't make me go get Rosa. Desperately tried to grab the mouse, but my hand was shaking, and it didn't go well. I was so frantic that I failed to grasp it, and it slipped off the desk, dragging only its cord behind it. I reeled in the cord, set it back on the mousepad, closed the window. What leapt into my relief sight was. What's that say? I don't know what that. Game. Who translated this? I glared at my self-titled minimum attendance shift chart. Yesterday, I didn't get to watch HorseyEatYou in real time, but after that, I watched it on YouTube, so it wasn't a real problem. Even after watching it, something still felt wrong. The Shogun said right before I closed the chat window. It's almost as if you'd seen through the fact that I cowered in fear of God's gaze. It's too much of a mere coincidence. Maybe my personal information was leaked on ESO. Maybe it was someone who didn't like Nightheart. Thought about the different possibilities. Godlike existence like mine has many allies, but also many enemies. Well, the enemies are basically some kind of side effect of the popularity. First they'd be there. People who envy Nightheart's strength and popularity childishly try to provoke me. It's just a matter of ignoring them. But this was different. The fact that I had no clue who Shogun was worried me to the point where I logged into ESO and couldn't concentrate at all on hunting. Top of it all, today was the worst possible day.